Hey everyone, welcome to another episode here. This is the first trip in the big rig. So we went out west to a mate's property out at Cecil Plains. We're running a fair bit late in this one, so we're supposed to be there before night. And as you can see, she's pretty well into the night here. We've got my dad in his RC Colorado, myself towing the patrol, my son's MU, so it's a mid-series utility, not many people know about this one. But capable little rig, but yeah, I was sort of following behind and come across quite a few sketchy areas, especially when you're towing a 2.5 ton, 3 ton ute in the back of a trailer car carrier, which is designed for off-roading. So here you see we come to a fairly tall section where both the cars had to go into low range 4, and yeah, we have to give this one all the berries. First of all, we thought, I really didn't think I was in 4-wheel drive low, and diff locked is the way it just didn't want to go.
It was so close. I reckon you need a runner.
Yeah, you can't really see much in this, but there wasn't really much. I was backing up into the bush there, so there was a tight turn at the bottom of the hill before going up, and I didn't know what was scraping, what wasn't. Had a fair bit of a lip at the top, so obviously when we got to the top there, as the car was starting to get over, the trailer would then pull me away and pull me down.
I'll be camping here tonight.
Yeah, finally we got up. I had to really play with that one a fair bit. I was worried about the trailer because low profile tyres as well and that thing, and not much suspension. Yeah, it happened. Ruptured the sidewall. So it was like it was only a pinhole, but it took 2 plugs. A lot of people are against plugs in the sidewall and tyres in general, but sometimes you've got to do things that aren't with the textbook. So you got it going again. Here's a bit of a glimpse of some of the stuff we were driving through. So there was fallen trees, lucky I was taking a chainsaw, because as I said, we were clearing tracks and this probably hadn't been driven for quite a while. Very tight, a lot of times we were scraping side to side, and we were nosing in as far as we could go to try and find the campsite. That made a very long trip. All right, morning's come after that night. So here we are looking over the section of the property. It's a massive property out here. But plan for the day was to basically thrash the crap out of that ute and see how she went. First time out with high speed stuff. It's not full dive crawling or anything, but it was high speed. We're going to start off waking up the neighbourhood with a good old sound test. 2 exhausts, one out the back. And the Varix valve opens up straight from the dump. One of the problems with a wide track on this thing, big wheels and big offset and all that sort of stuff, is that even though it's a big trailer, it doesn't fit on it nice. So I do have to wheel it up over one of the guards. Makes it a little bit exciting getting it on, getting it off sometimes.
Well, I suppose you haven't really had a chance to test it out, eh?
It's the first test we've had with the road flow, so everything really. Tyres.
That's crazy smooth, that.
So smooth.
That's so nice, eh?
Soaking it up.
Yeah. That's what makes it worth it.
Oh, that was so rough in the patrol.
That was so rough in my car too.
So good.
We're up for a little bit of father-son bonding here. Here's me giving my son's little Moo a bit of a thrashing to see how she went.
A little bit of a difference. Naturally more twisty.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
As you can hear, not much. It's a lot more sedate than mine is, but we got some big plans for this little beast.
It does rely on weight shift a lot.
Hard to tell if it's flat or not because
Yeah.
rock bottom is that actual rock bottom or
Yeah.
After Chase gave me a drive of his car, I gave him a burl on this thing. So he's a little bit of coaching with him just to teach me how to drift a little bit and how to drive a little bit better. He's on his P's, first year of P's, but he's doing good. He has a lot of fun here.
your second gear compression. Don't just steer into a dry compression and it'll kick in. Rev it out further, mate. Rev it out. You want to hear that bang bang. Don't change gear midway through the corner if you can, because it's going to kick hard. Go for it. Careful, careful, careful.
So this is the hill climb that we did with the trailer. So this is looking at a daytime from the top of the hill. You can see it's quite steep. Yeah, I just wanted to double check my son was still behind. Didn't hear him for a while. So one of the things after a good day's thrashing, you want to check what your air filter's like and everything under the car. This one is a stock filter. It was new. You can see it did struggle a little bit. Popped it in a little bit. Found a couple of little presents here, which was left from leading up to this trip. We did some wiring and I guess they were dropped in the airbox. So it's a good thing it's on the dirty side.
Awesome to see. Red belly black. Just watching me. Moves out of the way. You leave them alone, they're going to leave you alone. You piss them off, they're going to really bite back. Look at him. Beautiful snake. Let him go on his way.
End of that day. This is supposed to be our second day, but it's actually our first day here, our first night. Testing out some of the new lighting. Couldn't wait to crack a can and enjoy a nice fire for the end of the night.
Yeah, it's been a great day here on the farm. Sun here. We've packed up camp, got the trailer, the tow rig, my old man at the back there. Shirts for the homestay. Been for a couple of good runs. It's been great. He's trying out the new suspension, tyres from Ute Lee. Sometimes cheap shit's good shit. You're surprised what you see in these places. These little guys get stuck in everything. Oh my god. It's good to see the mud flaps doing their job for the majority of it. It's would have been a lot worse otherwise with the amount of plate we got. The back's the one that's doing all the work. Thinking about adding on an extra little mud flap, like a flexible one at the bottom. Yeah, we've got more of these bendy things. Some of the bendies here are pretty crazy though. Look at that sucker! Yes! Good stuff.
The morning we're leaving. Never say last run. This is my son having a little bit too much fun. He does hit a tree. After Chase's little incident here, I did decide that I'm going to drive the ute back and we're going to have to tow his car. Obviously the bull bar is ripped off the car cleanly caused a fair bit of damage there. We didn't know what else was done. So to keep it safe, I got trade plates there, drove the ute back, towed his car, and everyone got home safe.